Okay, we got ourselves a pretty straightforward video for a pretty straightforward weapon. We're going to be talking about a great big sword that you can get in Railjack. It is dropped by one of the base captains, so, you know, happy hunting. We're basically talking about the Pennant, which is a dual-handed Nikana. So, with Mad, we're going to go up against some level 135 corrupted heavy gunners. And we're just going to use the heavy attack because this is another heavy attack weapon. 2 heavy attacks will typically kill a level 135 corrupted heavy gunner, no problem. Sometimes you need 3. Sometimes you need 4. It's kind of airy-fairy here and there. Of course, we will be a little bit faster if we jump on Ivara, not just because of that sleep power, but because my Ivara is currently holding a Shadow, which is very, very strong. So if we jump to our Ivara right here, we will do the exact same thing against the exact same enemies, except this time we will not only just sleep them, like I said, we'll also use the Shadow. As you can see, one swipe from the Pennant with the Shadow, with Ivara, all of this stuff together will kill a level 135 corrupted heavy gunner, no problem, which makes this weapon even stronger. And the only reason why I need the Shadow is because I've decided to, instead of using Prime Pressure Point, I have replaced it with something called Condition Overload, which is still pretty good. I have not really kept up with the sort of development history of Condition Overload. At one point I thought the maximum amount of status procs that would affect Condition Overload was 3, which kind of sounded like shit. Apparently now the maximum is 7, so that's why a weapon like the Shadow is really, really good, because you're able to put 4 different status procs onto an enemy relatively easily, and that's basically what happened 5, because we're also using Hunter Munitions, so that's really, really good. Otherwise, Prime Fury is the thing that's behind me. And then Shattering Impact, this is actually just a throwaway mod. You could basically replace this with any other 9 drain mod. Something like Dispatch Overdrive could be really, really good. Something like, I don't know, insert other 9 drain mod. If you really want to throw in another former, you can then replace this with Prime Pressure Point, and I guess you would end up doing more damage, but I don't know, man, like, is that really necessary? If you're going to use, if you really need to use Prime Pressure Point, you probably won't be using Condition Overload anyway, so, I don't know. Throw your hands up in the air, I don't know. But I don't really have the energy to try and form this again, because we're already at 3. That seems like enough, you know? So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So I guess one more time, against level 100 corrupted heavy gunners, we probably... Actually, against level 100 corrupted heavy gunners, what I'll do is I'll demonstrate it with just Prime Pressure Point. So instead of using Condition Overload, we'll do that. And as you can see, against level 100 corrupted heavy gunners, you can basically one-shot them, no problem. So if you're not interested in using high status chance weapons like the Shadow, if they don't die, obviously putting them to sleep is a bit of a cheat, I guess, but you know, I don't want to die in my demonstration, so we'll just do that again with mag so that we don't have to put them to sleep. But that's just basically how the cookie does crumble. I'm not entirely sure why I said that, but whatever. As you can see, a lot of the status chances, a lot of the slash procs from Wise Razor, which actually forces that heavy slash damage. That's the reason why this weapon is really, really powerful, is because the stance is really, really good at getting you those slash procs. So, hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you think about the Pennant in the comments below. Will you be using the Pennant in your day-to-day battles? Let me know in the comments. Otherwise, if you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more WarFrame content, and until next time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye!